I do believe we are all set to go, so I will give myself the audio check and then we'll get started this evening. Let's see what we got tonight. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, they weren't kidding about the game audio being really loud. I'm so surprised by that. Yeah, let me drop it a few more decibels, make it a little more manageable. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how that does as we get started this evening. This should have happened a few days ago. However, when working over the weekend on my practice file, yeah. Also, new fun to enjoy. The new controller that I got, because I had to replace the old one because for whatever reason, the old controller that I had for my PS4, randomly the D-pad stopped functioning properly and I could only press to the right. It wouldn't let me press left, up, or down. I could only press to the right, and so because of that, I had to go get a replacement controller. But as you can see, this new controller just randomly disconnects for no reason, and I don't know why. Hopefully this will not be a recurring problem throughout the evening. Because, yeah, we will have enough problems tonight as we continue to forge on and see if we can't deal with the next challenge that awaits us, because it will be quite a challenge tonight. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Sword of Vermilion Live. So, let's go ahead and get to it this evening. So, as far as the proceedings are concerned tonight, the plan is to obviously move on to the next time, but there's going to be a lot more than that to look forward to. I want to make sure I got everything that I need to have available to me, so yeah, looks like we're all good in that regard. Alright, that looks good, but this will keep looking bad. Oh, let's have fun tonight, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, what a fun night this is going to be. Anyway, let's go ahead and first things first, we're going to go ahead and walk over here to speak to this guy because we need a map. And yeah, welcome to my life. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to unhook the connection point, because this is gonna be a problem all fucking night long! And apparently you don't know what a talk is. The road to Stowe is extremely dangerous. It certainly is, sir. Is there any point in which I may be able to get my full screen back without any issues? That would be very, very wonderful! The armies of Cartagena have not invaded us yet. Wow. Yeah, I may have already picked up the map. Yeah, tonight seems to be the night of random bullshit. So, with that in mind, shall we be on our way? Also, I think this is the wrong way, actually. I think we want to go south. And then to the east. You know, we'll not bother with the guys with the scatter shot. Yeah, they really want to get that going. Alright, Alright, deal with the Gorgons. That's what I expected to happen! Yeah, hit something, hit anything. Ow! Yeah, weaving our way through. Oh, more Gorgons. The game basically telling me to go away, but also I should probably point out as well, knowing what I was getting into off camera, I did grind to level 13. So just in case you were wondering what I was getting myself into. And I got the brains with the protruding tentacles that they like to punch out. These are the brains that have the rotating little balls encircling them. Okay, just make sure I know where I'm going here. Because, yeah, there's nothing really useful for me to the right, so we are going left. Alright, more punch balls. Or more rotators, rather. Yeah, we've already seen some punchers. Alright, will-o-wisps. Yeah, the ones that randomly just warp wherever they want to. There we go. Yeah, there really is nothing for me to get my hands on until we get to the next town. Yeah, new feature. Now they have tentacles that follow you literally everywhere. And it takes more than a fireball to beat them. In case you're wondering if what happens when I go the other direction, it doesn't matter. They both meet at the same spot. They're basically convergence points. Yeah, come on. Don't be shy. Alright, let's go ahead and use my Sangua. Yeah, as to prove my point, they are converging right now. Alright, punchers. Yeah, thankfully punchers don't hurt as much. Through, finding more Gorgons. Yeah, this really is the best way for me to fight them. Alright, onward. Which brains? Punchers. Yeah, the brains are so hilarious. Alright. I could get that if I wanted it, but I already have one. New magicians on the scene. I try to do my best to dodge them. We got big logs. Yeah, you know what? We won't even bother with them. In fact, I should probably... I know it's not the best strategy for me to use, but I'm gonna actually switch spells here. Just so that I can actually fight back against them. But we'll heal first. Yeah, you may have noticed as well that as I'm gaining more experience levels, every time I use Sangua, it's now worth more. I'll also show off that I have gotten rid of all my herbs and replaced them all with medicine. it basically makes sense to do so at this point. So let's go ahead and switch spells. Now we'll use Volty. It doesn't. It's not it's not shield style like Pharaoh's is, but it is more powerful, provided it hits the mark. It also costs twice as much as Pharaoh's does. Oh, conveniently right in my face. I will take that. And then you're gone. So yeah, we have a cave right here. But we're gonna not go there yet. We will soon, but not yet. Yeah, he's pushing me back for 6 points apiece. Ugh. Also, that would have been a perfect opportunity to show off Volty. And I did not think of it. Alright, go. So we will have to double back here. Two very conveniently located will-o-wisps. Of course, as we get out further, they'll start to spread out more. Alright, blue magicians. Oh, just one. He ran right by me. Now we have metal slimes. Oh, they're hitting hard. Now there's Volty. Yeah, lets you know that we really are in a new part of the world now. Blue magicians. Just doing everything I can to hack him down. Here's another medicine. Brains? Which brains? These guys. Yeah, so best use of it right here. Alright, metal slimes. Ew. Yeah, I was trying to land a blow, but it wasn't working. They were all over me there. Have to sanguine again. Now we have new Gorgons. Go! Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Pretty much what I expected to happen. Oops. No, not that. And there's no one to talk to. Yeah, I really don't want to lose it this far in. Alright, go. Oh, we found another stranger on the road. Greetings, warrior. Off to combat evil, eh? Well, good luck. Thank you. And yeah, turns out he's not that far from the next town. Which brains are these? Yeah. They want to reach out. before their friends come to say hello. Well, that was convenient. Go. Yeah, if we're gonna survive, we're gonna get through some Gorgons. Go! Yeah, thankfully it was just 2. So, hello there. This is Stowe. Indeed it is. So let's go ahead and speak with the innkeeper. After having to push ourselves quite a bit there. And get through some tricky spots. So, now that we got that. Let's see if we can't make use of the resources in town. We do have spells available. We do have items as well. But surprisingly, no weapons. Yeah, we gotta go without. So, over here, books of spells are my specialty. How may I help you? So here, there are actually 2 new spells that we can get our hands on. Copperos and Arrow. So, Copperos is got, when you shoot it, it actually, once it hits its mark, it'll actually leave some remnants of fire and just burn for a little while. It is considered the preferred spell over Arrow. So we'll go ahead and buy this. We won't need it right away, though. We will need it, though, later on. Now, since I had to use all of my medicine along the way, we will obviously need to buy more. Hello, sir. Also, new item on the scene, a Griffin Wing. This allows you to warp back to the last town that you saved at. So we will definitely be using that eventually, but not yet. So I'll buy myself a few medicines. I don't really need to worry about poison bombs right now, at least not yet. I will buy one more just to be safe, though. Right. So, now that we're here, something I'll also mention. Last night, I saw a shadow in a castle window, as if a child was running away. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I kind of talked to some of the villagers to see what's going on. Yeah, maybe it's this child? Would you like to play a game? I'm afraid not. Too busy to talk. Bye. Yeah, very few people are actually willing to explain themselves to you around here. Our king is a good man who detests evil. And as for you, the Ring of Fire is found in our land. And I had to travel a long way to get that information from you. Eh? I don't hear very well anymore. Yeah, I think we found everything we could find. So let's go in the castle and see if we can't talk to the king. He's over there, though. Hello there. excuse me, I'm busy now. Alright, do what you gotta do. And you? Excuse me, I'm busy now. Holding your hands behind your back? Yeah, it seems like wherever there's a castle, we've usually had to deal with a king who has some sort of problem. Hello there. Yeah, it turns out everyone's pretty much the same. So yeah, we can't necessarily talk to the king right now. So yeah, we gotta find a way to grab his attention. So we'll go ahead and save first. Hello there, sir. And we will save my game. Alright, let's go. So since we really can't do anything by going further, this is where we're gonna go back to where we were previously. Because you might remember the cave that we walked by, so now we're actually gonna visit it. After we try and survive first. Gonna try and slow you down if I can. Good. And hopefully we won't bleed through our MP too much, but if we keep running into Gorgons, this could be a problem. And oh, they're suddenly running. They're suddenly running. Alright, more manageable. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, these guys actually shoot fire. And they actually hit me pretty hard. Yeah, they're just bodying me right now. Alright, here we go. Oh, more Gorgons. And I keep thinking it's gonna be a full house. They keep tricking me. I'm getting bodied for 40 points per. And blue magicians. Nope, just one. Alright, go. Blue Gorgons. Doesn't matter, they still hurt. Yeah, they still hit me for 25 points. Blue magicians. See if we can get a hand on you, or a sword. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our lantern. The area has become bright. First order of business, though. Use the medicine. Alright. Make sure I know where I'm going. We have mushrooms. Which type of mushrooms are these? Alright, these are regular mushrooms. I can deal with that. Yeah, in fact, during my grinding session, I went back to the cave where I initially found them, and they do give off a lot of experience. Very good value. So if you're new to the game and you wanted to do some early grinding in the first part of the game, this is the best place. These mushrooms are the best place to do that grinding on, because they really hardly move. They don't really attack, but every one you kill gives off a lot of experience. There we go. So let's go ahead and open the chests. And we'll go ahead and take it. Alright, away we go. Yeah, we're not gonna go the other way yet. In case you're wondering. Alright, now these guys I do have to worry about because these guys are spitting spores. And which ones are these? Oh, yeah. These guys have scatter shot. Thankfully not poisoned. Alright. Simply trying to turn around. Okay, these are the non-aggressive versions. Yeah, don't go too far. Alright, so looks like we're going the right way. We got more mushrooms. They're already coming out of the woodwork right now. Passives. Good. Basically free experience. Yeah, if they're not attacking, you're good to go. So, open up. Go with the chest. There's skeleton armor inside. And this is better than what I currently have, so I will be equipping it. Also, in case you're wondering, the metal armor is actually weaker than the crystal armor was. Just in case you're wondering. And now we got Cyclops to worry about. Yeah, they're all pretty much taking their time. I'm whacking them over the back with my sword. Whack that back! And now whack the face. Whack that ugly eye. I got him running. I got him running. Yeah, that one's just confused like, oh man, now he's coming for me? Yeah, you can see it takes a lot of hits to take him out. Lots of hits. And more Cyclops. Yeah, not even a cast of Volti is enough. Come on back, you. I mean, I don't mind the slow grind. As long as you're not attacking, it's all good. Yeah, try not to accidentally clip them, but it can still happen though. Alright, I'll go ahead and heal myself here. Alright. Open up. And here's the map for the second floor. So yeah, basically, in case you're wondering if there's anything down the fancy section with all the numerous passages, there's nothing of note. Oh, spores in play. Okay, keep firing. There we go. And that was enough to push me over to level 14. Yeah, I did say that the mushrooms were the best way to grind for experience. I was not kidding. Unless, of course, it's scatter shot and you're worried about poisoning. That was a bit of a wasted shot. Alright, let it fly. Well, the mushrooms just keep coming. Yes. More spores. There it goes. Alright. I guess it must be my lucky day. Okay, these guys are not spitting spores. So, I can just attack normally. No need to waste magic here. Wow. I'm amazed. It's just a regular mushroom. No need to worry. Unless I touch it, of course, then I could get poisoned. So yeah, probably wondering what's all the way down at the far end. Well, yeah. How about this little girl? Hello there. Hello. Would you like to buy a book of Sanguine spells? It's only 1,000 Kims. And this is one of those situations of, but thou must. Thanks! When you come back, I'll try to have more neat stuff for you. Well, thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna walk out normally this first time round. Alright, load up. Because we're getting lots of experience off of the use of mushrooms right now. We're on a roll with them. Alright, go. Over here. Down it goes. Wow. That's all I can really say is wow. But this time spores are in play. Send them flying. Yeah, I hope that doesn't go too far, else I'm gonna get burned out of magic before I get out of the cave. Alright, regular mushrooms. And over to you. Yeah, it's like, what's going on right now? Switching it up finally. Cyclops. Yeah, I saw you trying to make a move on me. And it didn't work. Well, that time he did. Yeah, one touch for nearly 50 points lost. And more. He's not sure which way he wants to go. Take this. Alright, go. Alright, back to mushrooms. Which ones? Spores. not done yet. 5 of them. He's running right into his brother's arms. But it's all in vain. Like, save me, brother, save me! But he couldn't. And then his brother died too. Similar situation right here. Alright, come on over. It just keeps coming. Regular mushrooms, no spores. I'm just getting an experienced gold mine right now. Alright. So now we're finally back on the first floor. And mushrooms continue. Oh, these are the spread shot. This is scatter shot. Yeah, we don't want to dirty our hands with the scatter shot. Back to Cyclops. Which there are 3. Alright, try and chase after it. Ouch. Yeah, chasing after it got me hurt. 50 points almost. Nope, careful, careful. Alright, mushrooms. Nope. Yeah, no way I could have dodged it this time. Yeah, those spores hurt. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got poisoned. Not poisoned? That's weird that the spores don't poison you, but touching them does. That's weird. What do we got? Spores again. Yeah, it's a shame that I keep accidentally burning a shot. And I know what you're thinking, I must be out of my mind to lose so much of my magic, but it's for a good cause. I mean, I'm already halfway to the next level. Alright, deal Cyclops. Yeah, they don't know what they want to do. That's why I get touched for damage sometimes. Alright. Yep, got more mushrooms. Is this... Yeah, it is scatter shot. So all the way over here. Well, we skipped the first time. Open the chest. There's the lantern inside. Yeah, we're getting one for free. And then we'll go ahead. Actually, you know what? No. I was thinking I'll just use the gnome stone, but we're basically right near the exit anyway. Cyclops. And they don't know which way to go. Yeah, they're about to huddle. They're about to get in the huddle. NFL season started last night. In a very bizarre manner, I might say. And I know I'm not alone in saying that. But given that given who the opponents were, I'm not surprised that they would stoop to such antics. Okay, which mushrooms now? Spores. Yeah, these types of spores. Now they go. Alright, more. Hey, you know what? I'll pass this time. Just because my MP is starting to get low. Alright. Before we continue on, yeah, we did get some new spells, Sanguio, so basically an enhanced version of Sangua. All of your lost hit points have been regained. And it's also cost effective, for only 2 points as opposed to Sangua's 6. Alright, what do we got? Tentacles. Alright, let's see if I can make it back safely to Stowe. Just one. Oh, now we got reds. These are scatter shot, pretty sure. Yep. And metal slimes. Gotta thought the cautionary shot because they are very powerful. I'll pass the old man again. And tentacles, more than likely, yep. Yeah, they're not in a hurry to go anywhere. Alright. Last line of defense. Oh, right in my face. Right in my face. Alright, let's go back to town and use the inn. Hello. So, if the game's alright? Yes, it is. So, much better this morning. I agree. Alright, so, next order of business. Yeah, check my inventory, so, yeah, I will want to take a medicine again. Plus, this time we will also be getting a Griffin Wing. Alright, so get another medicine. And because I have so much money, I might as well buy a new item. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we weren't able to get the king's attention before, so let's see if we can get it this time. Yeah, maybe the king will be more interested this time. Maybe he's not so busy. So, winding our way through. Hello again, Your Majesty. I've heard of you. You're the young warrior who's collecting rings. Ah, now you're paying attention. Since you are trying to rid us of a terrible evil, I'll give you my ring. Why, thank you. Say, that's my book of Segwheel spells! So you're the thief! Say what? I'll take that! It's easy to proclaim your innocence, but can you prove it? I'll keep your rings to ensure that you don't just run off. Yeah, he's not kidding. No rings. He just stripped us bare. Well, screw you! So yeah, this means that we have to go back to the cave we just came from. Yeah, so... yeah, what kind of an arrangement is that? So now we have to go back. So let's go ahead and rest first. Might as well, right? Talk to the priest. Like, you believe me when you know that I didn't steal anything, right? Alright, off we go. Back from whence we came. So yeah, the spells were basically the too good to be true moments of the game so far. So now we're not going to be so eager to fight something unless I know I can beat it easily. Yeah, because guys like this, gonna have me running! Yeah, gotta use Multi to clear myself a path. Oh, metal slimes. And go! Basically, you have to have guns blazing the moment that the fight starts, especially if you know it's an enemy that can hit you that much. And for that much damage, too. I'm getting surrounded here. Metal slimes. And... well, it's not what I thought, but still, that's painful. But this is also why we bought the medicine beforehand. Because we knew this was going to be a tough road back. Stay away! I think they did get a touch. I think I only lost 5 points. But I will not be losing 5 points on these. Go! Brains. Yeah, keep that away from me. And more yeah, he's back for more. Yeah, now we're back here again. Alright. And thankfully, because I do have the map, I don't need to worry about searching around for another one. Yeah, it's a full house. Yeah, let's try killing some. It's probably a bad idea, but I'll do it anyway. Ah! He just came charging at me. Oh, ow! Ran too fast. Yeah, when are we going too far? When is too much too much? Yeah, I've got them all lined up on the far left side of the field, but I can't score on any of them. Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, this guy's pinned in the corner. that one guy slipped around. Alright, you're down. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, where am I going? Well, we did find mushrooms. Which ones, though? Scattershot? Scattershot. Alright, away we go. Find more mushrooms. Alright, I can handle this. I can deal. Cut them down slowly but surely. We'll get there. Alright. More mushrooms. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be scattershot. Sometimes you can just tell. More mushrooms. Oh, can handle this. I can handle this. Alright, cut him down, everyone. And one more to go. Cyclops. It's just 3. Okay. But, yeah, they're not in a hurry to stick around. Yeah, come on back. Ow. Well, not quite like that. So yeah, I will need to heal myself a couple times. Yeah, sadly I lost the too good to be true magic. Had that stripped from me by the king. Because we didn't know that it was actually stolen goods. And now we've been falsely accused. So yeah, in case you haven't figured that out, we gotta go back to the girl who sold us this. 8, full house. But aim them to hold still, though. That's always the thing, isn't it? Look at this. Look how cowardly they turn when they're suddenly finding a hole to step through. And I'm damaging myself trying to chase them. So taking massive loss of health. Why am I not facing him? Why am I not facing him? Yeah, I think I need to cover losses here. This could not have gone worse, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, that was as worse as it could have possibly been. Alright, go. Okay, 3 of them. No spores. Let's kill 2 at once. And more mushrooms. Full house. Let's try and land any damage that we can on him. There we go. Yeah, to prove my point, off that full house, nearly 3,000 experience points gained. That's really good. Don't know if it'll be the same on this though. Nope, in fact it's scattershot. Alright. And more mushrooms. Which ones, though? That's scatter shot. Or is it? You know what? Oh, it's just a regular spore spitter. Okay. It's like, I'm waiting for you to do something. When are you gonna do something? So we'll go ahead and use some medicine again. Alright. So, I'm gonna cheat here a little. I'm calling for a save state. Have you figured out what's about to happen? Yeah, when we go back to the sweet innocent little girl. What? They said I stole the book of Samuel spells? No way! Please believe me! But thou must not. But it's true! I didn't steal it! I just bought it for a moment! Haha! Well then why are you turning into this monster? That thing's ugly. Yeah, and also this thing hits pretty hard. So we're trying to get into his face as quickly as we can. Cut down any fireballs that he may have, because they hurt. Yeah, I'm surprised he really didn't do much, or in this case, she. But it takes 3,000 kills and 3,000 experience points. And now the load goes back to normal. Yeah, young lady. I'm sorry. I make a living selling things that I steal. I'm so grateful that you've shown me the error of my ways. I will go to Stowe to show them how much I regret my past mistakes. Well, that's better. Yeah, we won't leave just yet. There is something I should do. I'm so close. Yeah, there's level 15. So now we go ahead and leave. Using the gnome stone. So yeah, that's what that sounds like. Followed by the griffin wing. Yeah, not an annoying sound at all. Anyway, we're back in Stowe. Only to discover that shit just got real. How could this happen in Stowe? I think your Majesty is a little too selfish. The monster had 2 heads. Yeah, that's right. The little girl turned back into her monstrous form and did this to everyone. Don't let the monster kill us! Yeah. I wonder what the king has to say about this now. Because, yeah, you notice his aides are both in slings now. And yeah, there's the king on his knees. So as we get around... Hey you! Sha-na-na-na! The monster appeared to be a little girl. We suspected nothing until it attacked. It took your rings to Asti's cave. I'm sorry I doubted you, Mathia. Worry about us later. Get those rings before they're brought to Sarkon. The tavern keeper has a map to Asti's cave. Alright, we'll go get it from him then. But then when we get back, we'll be talking. Yeah, how sweet little innocent girls will not necessarily be that way. Hey there, Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, I do need to restock. Yeah, you can see how much savagery that little girl caused. So I will need to get some more stuff. Just want to make sure. What we're doing next. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy some more medicine. We'll get 3 of them. And this time, just to make sure I have an empty space in my inventory, we will not be buying a Griffin Wing, but we will buy another Gnome Stone. And conveniently, I have myself 30,000 Kims. I was about to say Gil, but no, they're Kims. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? So yeah, as we go to the Tentake restaurant, let's go ahead and speak with Mr. Tavern Keep. Here's a map to Asti's Cave. Thank you very much. So yeah, wonder what Tentake is. Yeah, wonder if it's the name of the tavern or if it's the daily special, which I highly doubt that they're serving right now, given the circumstances. At least everyone in the church is unharmed. So yeah, let's go ahead and save the file. Alright. Now we gotta leave town and go east this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with brains, unfortunately. Alright, so now this is what the path to the next area looks like, because we're now running into Cyclops. But I'm just gonna skip the guys this time. Or this time. Yeah, if I can skip the enemies, then I will. But now we have blue brains. And they're using the classic orb movements. The old revolving methods. Will-o-wisps. These guys, I believe, are, yeah, this style. But I'm good to kill just one. But then the brains come in. And going this way. Cyclops. It's only 3 of them, but still, touching them will make me lose 40 points per touch. Alright, so basically, all we have to do is go this way. And run into scorpions. Yeah, I'm gonna get touched, yeah. I can't afford to lose too much on poison. So yeah, only one of these branching paths has anything to note. Oh boy. Ah, crap! You're like, I was surrounded. How's I gonna get out? And there we go. Both poison palms gone in 2 battles. Run. Yeah. The poison or touching the scorpions may not hurt much, but the poison certainly will. So we got the ruby brooch. Now, this thing's supposed to reduce the encounter rates, but for whatever reason it doesn't work. Oh, it does have a... Okay, this is working. I guess it only applies above ground, not underground, because I tried to use this underground. Oh, are you kidding? Thank God it's just one. Alright, we found the cave that we had to find. But I don't have a lantern. I thought I bought one. That's on me. Well, good thing I can just reset, right? Yeah, good thing I can just reset and do it again. Yeah, so I did save, so... just in case we mess that up again. Yeah, neglect not the lantern. Let's go pick one up. Yeah, even the little girl got hurt. As far as the little girl that wasn't getting deception in tow. Yeah, give me a lantern. Yeah, check my inventory before we go. Will this time. Yeah, so now my inventory is full. We'll save and then we'll try it again. Alright, hello again, sir. Oops, no, I don't need to worry about a curse. Yeah, save the game. Alright, away we go. For real this time. We gotta get revenge for all of these wounded people. New magicians. Well, they can only hit me for 2 points now. Of course, now we've transitioned into much harder territory. Alright, don't need to worry about the Cyclops. Will-o-wisps. I'll get a few hits in before you start spinning your ring of fire. Eat your heart out, Johnny Cash. Right. Oh, that's right. I gotta use something first. Sure, let's use the medicine. You gotta remember to keep that in mind. And then go ahead and use the Ruby Brooch. And monsters will have a hard time finding you. Doesn't mean it's not impossible, though. Right here. Yeah, right on the threshold. Brains. Alright. Let's do this correctly now. Alright. So I'll make sure I know where I'm going. So hit reverse first. Okay, we got mushrooms. Which ones though? Yeah, a new version. It's scattershot, but all the scattershot homes in on you. Alright, so it's pretty linear to a point. New skeletons on the field. We're moving around very fast. Yeah, trying to fight them off on either side. I'm pretty much expecting scatter shots. Yep. Not the homing version. At least not yet. Yeah, I think it's pretty much scatter shot with the mushrooms now. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just exclusively scatter shot. Oh. And I still got hit. Thankfully, it's only 9 points. Alright, so the map is right here. Oops, not that way. Like, I don't mind if it's mushrooms. I mean, it gives me an excuse to run. At least they're relatively easy to slip by even with the scatter shot. Oh, here we go. And they're hitting pretty hard. Well, maybe not. Don't really know. Okay, 12 points isn't bad. I can live with 12 points. Provided I don't run headfirst into them. That's important. It's trying to not run headfirst into them. But they do find ways to sidestep me. Okay. And mushrooms. Oh. I was about to say, which scatter shot is it? Alright, important reason for coming over here. We found a royal shield. Which we are equipping. Because yeah, you may have noticed there was no weapon or armor store in where we were. No weapon or armor store in Stowe, so we basically have to rely on equipment we find in caves right now. Get over here. Ouch. I'll run over to the opposite side of the place. Yeah, homing scatter shot. I'm pretty sure if you play this game for the first time, you'll basically, when navigating, you'll basically do what I do, and you won't even bother looking at the screen on the left. You'll just focus on the map screen. Because really, as interesting as it is to look at the map on the left, like you're obviously going to be focused on the map screen. They're still touching me. Oh, hello. Open the chest. You open the chest. There's dark sword inside. Yeah, but we don't need to take it. Because it's only worth a few Kims and it's a cursed item. So I don't really need to worry about that. Alright, so here's a unique way for dealing with finding this particular treasure chest. Yeah, they kind of try and pull a fast one on you. And so there we go. Yeah, they kind of try and pull a fast one on you, but it doesn't work if you know what you're doing. Yeah, this will be scatter shot. Yeah, it's weird not to see a treasure chest in a dead end, but there you go. Yeah, what do you have in mind? Now we gotta go into this narrow spot. I'll see all of you later. Yeah, normally I'm more assertive than this, but not this time. For the heck of it. And it didn't get through, I don't think. Oh, it did. It's just that I need to use it multiple times. Ah, it got me anyway. Alright. We found our way over here. Let's go ahead and cast our Sangwa. Okay, so yeah, it's that time again. Calling for the audible. Alright, are you ready? Yeah, I'm back! Hello, so we meet again. Indeed we do. I reported to King Sarkhan in Cartagena that you are collecting rings. Oh yes, I have your rings, but you'll have to kill me to get them. And so now it's time for the rematch. Wow, he's already got a lot on me. Of course, it doesn't help if I don't swing my sword. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to make a move. Yeah, it's rough when you're anticipating him to attack and he doesn't. Ow. Ow! I was about to say I'm still in the fight. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in the fight. Alright, try it again. Yeah, you may have also noticed that this little girl has, like, the Sailor Moon bun head going without the long ponytails. So, try and put that into consideration. Waiting for him to make his move. And it frustrates me when he doesn't. Ow! And again! Yeah, just gives you an idea of just how hard this fight is. This bitch does not mess around. Cause yeah, she's hitting me for 50 points a touch. She's much stronger than she was in round 1. Yeah, and you basically have to have lightning reflexes to anticipate its moves. Alright, come on. Get it. Yeah, beat that bitch! There we go! Yeah. You're gone. Get wrecked. And I also got the ring that she stole. Sadly, no book of spells. But yeah, that's what that's like. Let's head on back while going backwards. Now I can open it up. Yeah, that is a really tough boss fight in both forms. Yeah, just trying to anticipate when it's gonna throw the fireballs, and then when it does, just trying to get her. And then get close enough to her to score. Thankfully, once you start damaging her, she just basically gives up. Yeah, let's use this. In fact, I probably should now that I have the ability to do so. Might as well ready the new magic that I got, Copperos. So I can show that off. And this might be the best test subject for it. It is. So yeah, there's what that does. Yeah, once it touches the enemy, it turns into a ring of fire, and it'll also consume anything that gets too close. Its fun little spell costs you 4 points though. Okay, fight fire with fire? Oh, not quite. Yeah, in fact, I think it has no effect on will-o-wisps. But that have effect on brains. 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 Alright. Unfortunately, everyone's still out like a light. Yeah, that bitch not be messing around. So let's head on back to His Majesty. Hello. Good. The rings are safe. I'm really sorry, but I have a favor to ask of you. There are so many wounded townspeople that we desperately need a doctor. Yeah, I agree. In the town of Keltwick, northeast of here, lives the famous Dr. Basil. Yeah, lives is. Would you please bring him to us? Here's a map of the route to Keltwick. Sure thing. There we go. Mission accomplished, so to speak. Yeah, we dealt with that little bitch. Yeah, I just want to check my inventory again before we set out. Yeah, definitely will need to use a... definitely need more medicine. Also will need another lantern. Yeah, Yeah, I can just buy the Nova Stones and Griffin Wings in the next town. Yeah, everyone's gonna be in bad shape for a while until we can find this Dr. Basil. So, pay the 50 Kims and take a nice, well-deserved rest while everyone else is suffering. Yeah, while everyone else is suffering, don't mind us. Yeah, we're just casually walking through the streets while everyone's on their backs dying after getting ravaged. So, save my file. Alright, it's time for us to head on out. And starting right out of the gate with metal slimes. You might as well come on over. Yeah, I'm feeling good about opening up on attacks again. I hit you before you get that off, or at least try to. And you're not hitting as badly as I feared you would. Yeah, usually I run away from those guys just because of how their attack style is. Alright, brains. Well, you're hitting pretty hard, actually. But I can manage. Alright, this time we are going around. Oh, scorpions. The winds will change! And this is why we need the poison bombs. Because we're not out of the woods yet as far as scorpions are concerned. In fact, we're pretty much going right into their nests. And go. I was about to say, can I stop you before you touch me? And I did. And brains. I mean, they're hitting for 30 points apiece, but it's not that much of a worry to me yet. Will-o-wisps. Let that go by harmlessly. Oh, that's not so harmless. You're basically going either up the slopes or down the slope of the mountainous path. You be the judge. I was about to say, do something. Oh, new version of werewolves. Yeah, how bad do you hit? I got you running. I did cut you down relatively well. Alright, go. And back to old brains. Back to old tentacle methods. More of them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll find a way to you yet. Yeah, I see another path going that way. Oh, what a bad miss. And speaking of bad misses, damn. Yeah, that was a horrendous miss. Still taking nearly 50 points off of these guys. Ah, that one didn't quite find the mark. That did, though. Ah, he just stood there and watched. He just stood there and watched. Well, we have found the next town. Then you go by, then ow, ow, ow. And will-o-wisps again. Yeah, crazy how they'll just body you because they can. Keep it safe. We're basically right at the end here. We're far from out of danger. Especially with these new werewolves on the scene. And more will-o-wisps. Well, I'll let this go by harmlessly. But still get harmed. Couple more turns. Get ready if it's full house. Well, not full house, but still. Oh, they're only taking off 5 points. That's not bad. I can't handle 5 points. Yeah, you're not as bad as I thought. You're all right in my book. All right. So, new town. First order of business, I need to check my inventory. Okay, I'm good. So go ahead and do some buying first. Yeah, no gnome stones anymore, but we do get griffin wings and alarm clocks. So we'll also go ahead and get one of those. Alright. Let's go around here. There's also spell store, and there are new spells to get. Some very important spells, too. So, we are going to get ourselves... Yeah, you can see there's a whole bunch of new spells, but there are two in particular we need to get our hands on. Luminos and Toxios. Yeah, because Luminos replaces our lanterns and Toxios replaces our poison balls. Just want to make sure I'm looking up everything correctly. And you can see this is a very busy place. But yeah, it would seem like that there would be a castle here, but no castle. It is a very big town though. Before we forge onward, we're now paying nearly 100 a night. And you may have noticed as well, again, no weapon or armor shop. Alright, so yeah, we gotta talk to this person. Ugh, I'm having trouble waking up. And there's a very specific reason for that. Here's where the alarm clock that you paid $2,000 comes into play. Or 2,000 Kims, rather. Bring, bring. Hello. Hello, what's wrong? The people of Stowe have been attacked by a monster? This is terrible. I'll go there as soon as I'm ready. Wonderful. I'm getting ready to leave for Stowe. And so now that we've taken care of that, yeah, we actually have to escort him basically back to Stowe. Before we leave, though, first, go ahead and save. No, there's no curse on me, right? Yeah, just want to save the game. Alright, so, yeah, in order to get this to count, we have to walk all the way back. Alright, so away we go. Time for the return trip. Starting by fighting off more werewolves. And I'm surprised I was only able to take out one. I guess they must be really strong against this. Yeah, they must be really strong against the effects of Copperos. Alright, whack the will-o-wisps. Yeah, thankfully your shots went away. They got lost in the woods. Thankfully it doesn't burn the forest down. Alright, brains. Brains. New scorpions on the field. Not surprised to see this. Yeah, at least they only hit for 1 point like all their friends do. But thankfully now I can actually feel more assertive in fighting. Because now that I have the Toxios magic, I don't have to worry. Still gotta deal with stuff like Gorgons, though. Pretty much what I expected. Yeah, clear them out. Alright, here we go. Back through the mountain pass. Alright, werewolves. Or in this case, just one. Weave our way through. More werewolves. Yeah, chase after them. Brains. Yeah, come on over. We'll go back to past the cave of our crazy duel that we had. I'll let you cast your fire right off screen. Yeah, play it safe here and cast some magic for myself. brains. Yeah, just one punch through. Just one little orbit. Alright, deal with the orbit. Still taking 30 hits. Taking 30 points of damage per touch. There we go. Right into more brains. Yeah, take that. Alright. Almost there. Cyclops. Just one. Still hit me for a lot of damage though. Scorpions. Pretty much what I expected. No fear this time around. Not worrying about running out of supplies. So, take care of that. Yeah, it's 6 points, but it's 6 points well spent. Also, I went too far. I meant to turn to the left. Or our right, specifically. Yeah, brains. Not quite there, and look what's awaiting me. Gorgons. Gorgons! Thankfully I made it back. And everyone's up and about again. Hooray! So, let's head up north, back to the castle. Yeah, everyone's up and about again. Thus, the doctor was successful in what he did. So let's make our way back to the king for the last time. Brave warrior, please take this book of Sanguia spells for your efforts. I'm sure it will come in very handy on your travels. I suggest you visit Malaga, a town far to the north, past Keltwick. On the way to Malaga, please stop in Keltwick and thank Dr. Basil for us. You're quite welcome. So, now that we've taken care of that, one last order of business. Well, two more specifically. Because yeah, basically that's all the purpose that Keltwick serves is for you to pick up the enhanced spells, as well as the spells for lighting your way and also for taking poison away from yourself. Yeah, let's talk to the man. And we'll definitely invest in that 50 candles. Alright. So yeah, guess we should ask, how are you, sir? Yeah, he's just back to saying where you are now. Yeah, there it is. Talk to the priest, and we are gonna be ready to call it a night. And so, there it is. We made it to Stowe. We got falsely accused of thievery, then we stopped the thief not once but twice, and then we had to go and save everyone's lives. We had to go to another town to get a doctor to help us out. He succeeded in that regard, and now we can finally call it good for the night, because to be quite honest, with the way that my new controller is acting on the fritz, why it's just randomly disconnecting from the connecting cable, I have no idea, and just randomly having the full screen option going off and just disappearing randomly, I have no idea why that's happening, but we can at least put this nightmare behind us, and, well, in more ways than one, and get ready for when I join you guys again here tomorrow. So we'll be back again tomorrow, now that everyone in Stowe is just fine, and we'll make our way to the next town. The king said that Malaga is our next destination beyond Keltrick, and so we will go ahead and hopefully find another ring there. Maybe we will find some other important enemy to take down when we arrive. We don't know until we get there, but y'all have to wait until tomorrow to find out. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Sword of Vermilion live. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.